Hello, today we are going to continue our subtraction. In today's video, we're going to do two problems. The first problem I'm going to walk you through, but to do this with me, it'd be best if you take a moment and pause the video and copy the problem that's on the screen. Our problem for today is 45 minus 28. So I'm going to give you a moment. You can pause the video and then copy the problem. So today for our video, when we are working on 45 minus 28, you're going to take the steps and you're going to look at your place value. We're going to start off in the ones place, and we're going to look, and it says 5 minus 8. You have to ask yourself if you could do 5 minus 8, if you could take 8 from 5. Remember how we always say in class, imagine your friend has 5 crayons. If you go up to them and ask them for 8 crayons, can they give you 8 crayons? And the answer would be no. So since they can't give you those 8 crayons, we're going to go over to our neighbor in the tens place and ask for some. We're going to ask them, they're going to be kind, they're going to say yes, and we're going to cross it out. And we're going to go from 4 to 3, because remember, they have 4 and they're giving you 1 10 stick. So we're going to write 3 here, and we're going to bring that 10 stick over to our ones place, and that 10 stick turns into 10 ones. Now we can add 10 plus 5. And there's many ways you could do it, the way we do it in our classroom. We're going to put the larger number in our heart, 10, and we're going to put 5 fingers up, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 plus 5 is 15. Now we can subtract 15 minus 8. Doop, 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 doop. Remember, when we subtract, we can do 8 minus, put 8 in our heart and count up to 15. So go ahead and put 8 in your heart, and you're going to count up to 15. Ready? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Before you say how much you have, look at your fingers and see how many fingers you have up. You should have 7 fingers up. And now you can write down 7. You're going to ask yourself, am I done yet? And you're going to look at the tens place and notice you're not done. You have 3 minus 2. There's many ways you could do it, but the way we're going to do it today is we're going to put the smaller number in our heart and count up to 3. So go ahead and put 2 in your heart. Ready? 2, 3. And how many fingers do you have up? 1. So our answer for 45 minus 28 is 17. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the next problem, and I'm going to give you a chance to copy this problem, 23 minus 17. And while we do this problem, I'm going to pause because I would like you to try and fill in the answers before I write them down. So you can pause here. You could write 23 minus 17, and we'll get started. So 23 minus 17, you're going to look in the ones place, and you're going to see that it says 3 minus 7. And you're going to ask yourself, can you take 7 from 3? If you ask your friend for 7 crayons and they only have 3 crayons, can they give you 7? No. So you're going to go to your neighbor who is in the tens place, and you're going to ask for some. And what are you going to do now? You're going to cross out the 2. And if they had 2 tens and they're giving you one of them, how many do they have left? You have 1 10 left. And they gave you how many ones? 10. 10 ones. Now what am I going to do? 10 plus 3. All right, go ahead and put the larger number in your heart and count. Put up 3 fingers and go ahead and count. What did you get? I got 13. Ready? Now we can subtract 13 minus 7. And remember, when we subtract, we put the smaller number in our heart and we count up to 13. So go ahead, put the smaller number in your heart and count up to 13. Okay, count how many fingers you have up. You should have up 6 fingers. Now you're going to ask yourself, are you done? And you're going to say, no, you got to look at the tens place. And it says here, 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 equals, correct, 0. And we don't have to write anything down here because 0 means nothing. So your answer for 23 minus 17 is 6. Go ahead and try and complete the worksheet and continue practicing your subtraction. And hopefully you can show somebody at home how to do the subtraction.